All right, man, Torture Talk. Like, share, subscribe to the page. Hit the thumbs up button if you like the content. So today, we're going to be talking about Lil Wayne has officially split ways with Drake. And is he dissing Drake? He was posted by the Weeknd. And if you ain't seen my Weeknd video, go check that out. He was posted by the Weeknd and he had on a XO chain. So what are we doing here? Is he working with the Weeknd now? We'll see. But anyway, let me get my spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're not subscribed, or if you just don't want to subscribe, it's cool. You can be over here. But hey, man, you might as well just subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Hey, all the beautiful ladies that's single, put a one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. It is what it is. Also, too, man, I don't sell no merch, but I do have content, and that's free. If you want to leave a donation, you can do that. Links will be on the screen. Please do not request any money, because I'm a broke nigga. I ain't got no money. You know what I'm saying? When I become rich, then I'm just going to be picking people out the comments and be like, yo, what's your cash app? And I'm sending people money. That's just how it's going to go. So look, they call me the hidden gem and all that good stuff. Hey, man, we're going to get into this video talking about, you know what I'm saying? He going to give his thoughts on it, and I'm going to give my thoughts on it. So let's go. All right, let's get it.
Now, after months of speculation and confusion about where Drake currently stands with the man who signed him and helped mold him into the dominant musical force that he became in Lil Wayne, following a period where we of course saw so many rappers in the game take a clear stance against Drake but couldn't figure out where Wayne stood within all of this because of his complicated position in everything, we have finally been able to uncover where Wayne stands in this feud once and for all, which when we finally put together everything he has done since the height of the Kendrick and Drake beef. Despite rumors and moments that have tried to push the narrative that Wayne is still on Drake's side, with multiple moments that all led to his most loud, shocking, and effective statement about this entire situation yet, we can now see that even the rapper who brought Drake into stardom in the first place now has beef with him, because with almost every single song Wayne has dropped since the beef and with almost every single moment he has been a part of, while Wayne has not made a loud statement that has outwardly shaken the very tides of the rap world like other MCs have, Wayne has left all of the pieces together for us to figure out that there is some sort of serious problem between him and Drake. But now the greater question that needs to be asked about all of this is, why exactly have things went sour between Wade and Drake at
Okay, so we all know why it went sour. See, this is the thing, right? Here's the thing. Wayne is a real nigga. Let's be honest here. He's a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? He's real with his. Wayne is real with his. So Wayne is a real nigga. And Drake is a fake nigga. When real niggas hang around fake niggas, they can't stomach it. Eventually what happens is the real nigga and the real nigga has to come out. They can't be fake for too long. See, fake niggas, they cool with it. You know what I'm saying? They cool with being fake because that's what it is. They just be fake. But a real nigga can't be fake. And Wayne is a real nigga. He can't be fake. So of course he's going to feel some type of way. And we all know why. You sleep with the man's girl when he's locked up, and then you get a tattoo of the man's face. A real nigga will look at you like a sucker. And it's only so much a real nigga could do and how long he can take. Because niggas don't forget. They don't forget. And when you do corny, lame shit like that, and no telling what other things he did, this is the thing. So let's go.
this point in time, considering their over decade-long relationship. And while this is a massive question to answer that has genre-altering implications, when we look at all the hints Lil Wayne has left us about his current disdain for Drake, we can begin to piece together why this once iconic brotherhood in hip-hop is no more. And now the first moment we have to look at is the feature Wayne dropped off on Corday's track Saturday Morning, as on this fantastic verse from Wayne, which absolutely stole the show in a fashion that only few features were able to top this year with their lyrical firepower. On this verse filled with classic Wayne quotables, amongst many other punchlines, he delivered a few bars that turned a lot of heads, which said, I'm a goat, you a sacrificial lamb, you a teddy bear, you a Teddy Graham. And now with these bars, what Wayne seems to be doing here is making a feint, but if you are paying attention and understand the context of everything, a noticeable shot to Drake where Wayne is putting himself above Drake first off and the drama that he is in right now. And then is going on to say that while he is the GOAT, Drake is being sacrificed to the rap game, and now as Wayne goes on to call whoever this bar is about a Teddy Graham, and Drake's real name is of course Aubrey Graham. This is the first lyric that is telling us that something between these two is off on some level. Because in this...
And I said that. I don't know what Joe Buttons and them niggas is smoking. I have no idea. But you cannot tell me that that's not a direct shot at him. You can't convince me that that's not a direct shot. See, at first I was on the fence about it, but I'm like, nah, that's a direct shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm the GOAT, you a sacrificial lamb. Like, because Drake's always saying he's the best, he's the greatest, he's the GOAT. And then he turns around and says, you know what I'm saying, you a teddy bear, because you know Drake is soft. You a Teddy Graham. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Moment in time where Drake is under so much scrutiny. Why would Wayne even allude to something like this that could be perceived as a diss towards Drake? And now, while this one moment would not necessarily be enough on its own to send the rap world into shock over the fact that Drake and Wayne are beefing, building on this, just as this song was beginning to go viral and people were questioning if Wayne dissed Drake, Wayne almost seemed to quietly double down on what he said by then coming out and releasing another song a few days after this with DJ Premier, Big Sean, and Rick Ross. And now, out of all of these names on this track, the fact that Wayne is standing alongside somebody like Rick Ross, who is somebody whose beef with Drake has escalated beyond even music, and has went into the physical realm considering what happened last time Ross was in Toronto. This is all showing that this isn't just a case of Wayne appearing to be on a song with another rapper who happens to have a problem with Drake by chance, but that he is here and standing by Ross still because he is not on good terms with Drake himself either. And now between these...
Now, I want to see what Academics has to say about this. I'm sure he has said something about it, and I'm going to react to that video when I get a chance to, if I see it. But it goes right back to the whole Nicki thing. So he made a song with his enemy, because we all know now, this song could have been recorded before, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? But let's just, for argument's sake, how coincidental is it now that the song comes out now? You know what I'm saying? That's just, to me, that's just too coincidental. So, but I just want to see what Act says.
Initial musical moments would show Wayne sneak dissing Drake and appearing alongside one of his biggest rivals, and then other details that only seem to support this idea, such as that Drake and Wayne were not seen together once at major public functions they were both in attendance at, like Michael Rubin's White Party. And then on top of this, other things like Not Like Us playing during a Lil Wayne concert before he came out, and then Lil Wayne chanting They Not Like Us while performing the motto at a club, which while even I thought was supporting Drake at first, now in conjunction with all of this, seems to show Wayne to almost be mocking Drake and making so many passive moves at dissing him. And now on top of all of this, most recently, and making all of these pieces from features to the subtle jabs all appear as clear and targeted attacks, Wayne has had another feature release on Mike Will Made Its track Higher. And now while this song also features Drake's good friend Lil Yachty, as Yachty also appeared on Mustard's album, who is of course the producer of Not Like Us, we have seen that he is really a non-factor and does not care about what songs he appears on, as long as he is getting a check. But now what's significant here, and is really serving as the most telling piece to this complicated situation so far, is that in the music video for this song, we see Lil Wayne wearing multiple chains, and at that, not just any chain, but none other than the Weeknd's label XO's chain. And as the Weeknd came out on social media to support Wayne and show love for him supporting him and his crew, which also just by doing this was definitely the Weeknd trying to poke...
Bruh. I gotta see these niggas. I gotta see Joe. I gotta see Joe Buttons. I need to hear what they have to say. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is crazy. Bro. Now I don't know if he still has a Drake's chain, but he got the XO chain. Yo, that's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Let's see what did he say? What did the Weeknd say? official. Bro. Bro. Dang.
Drake a little more. This piece of jewelry that Wayne was showing off in the music video garnered even more attention. And now what's so serious about this is that really, even more than Top Dawg Entertainment and Kendrick Lamar in a lot of ways, Drake's beef with The Weeknd and his EXO crew is even more serious, as because Drake and The Weeknd are from the same city, they have been beefing on the same turf and are involved even more in the same circles than Drake and Kendrick could ever be. And now with all of these moments, which if you take away anything from, at the bottom line, if we are not even trying to look further into his lyrics or into his actions, are just showing Wayne show support for The Weeknd, Rick Ross, and Kendrick Lamar, who are of course some of Drake's biggest rivals. At this moment in time where Drake has never needed more help from other artists, especially somebody who actually can rap like Lil Wayne, Wayne has been nowhere to be found when it comes to supporting his corner.
That's what I said. That's what I've been telling y'all. Nobody came to help this nigga. Because there's something. Whether it's something that he said he did, it's something. Nobody said nothing. Nobody. They just sat quiet. Nobody. And I'm telling y'all now, The Weeknd is the final boss. He's the final boss. I know Kendrick and Drake has an issue with each other, and he got smoked. Drake got smoked. But The Weeknd is who he really has the problem with, because The Weeknd left him high and dry, and he's just as successful as him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh shit, I can't use you no more. And it's like, nah, I'm not. You like, I don't know. Even The Weeknd was saying, there's you got leaks in your operation. Like, you got moles in your camp. He even know. He dissed them on the song "Confessions of Fire," where he was talking about he said I would never, I'm never one to hide a baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, he always been, and they know now. Everybody knows now. This is crazy. Let's go.
And instead, he hasn't just been passive or in hiding. He has been standing on the other side of things and doing work and showing love to the artists who have teared up Drake's image like we have never seen. So with all of this, we are now witnessing firsthand from what has been put out that Lil Wayne is not on Drake's side, and that he has been making a quiet effort to help echo the same hatred that so much of the industry has for him. But as Drake and Wayne have been close for so long, the greater question that all of this still leaves is, why would Wayne be doing all of this in the first place? And now, I don't think anyone aside from them would actually be able to answer this question in full detail. What we do know for a fact is that what Kendrick Lamar said about Drake stealing Wayne's girl while he was away is a true thing that did happen. And while I am sure with this happening over a decade ago, for somebody like Wayne, it would take more than just this one thing to set this all off. Kendrick bringing this back to light definitely added some more fuel to what
I don't know what you niggas think. But some niggas, you touch their girl, they will listen. They can never forgive you for it. They can never forgive you for it, because you had to put in a lot of effort to sleep with my girl, and my girl who slept with you, obviously she's a whore too. But you should know better. You should know better. Y'all both should know better. But I would blame the guy more than I would blame. I would probably blame my friend more than I would blame my girl. But I would leave my girl, definitely. But I would probably blame him more, because you're supposed to be my friend for life. That's the ultimate betrayal. See, people break up. Relationships don't work sometimes. People break up. But friendships are supposed to be forever. Even though relationships are supposed to be forever too. I ain't gonna say a lot about that. But let me just finish the video. I got some things to say. Sorry.
is already brewing. But beyond just this, the only other answers we can draw up is that what Kendrick said on Not Like Us is just scratching the surface of their personal issues. And now, as it seems like Nicki Minaj and Drake's relationship is also somewhat disrupted because of the way Drake so freely hops on songs with female rappers that Nicki does not like, maybe Wayne is sticking with Nicki and riding with who he really feels like represents Young Money and everything they built. But regardless of this, as it stands right now, and whether all of this is because of some sort of industry drama or it's because of personal differences. We know for sure that Lil Wayne has turned on Drake as he has been quietly showing his support for all of these other artists, and as Wayne is going out of his way to support some of the artists Drake has some super horrible tensions with, like The Weeknd. It's clear that he has never wanted to stand further away from Drake, because in this time where association in the rap game is so pivotal and telling to where everyone stands, because of course, if we have seen, Drake has absolutely lost it when anybody has shown any sort of respect for his rivals, even outside of the rap world with people like LeBron James. Lil Wayne has definitely offended Drake in this way, and has been trying to, and while this feud has not blown over yet, and maybe Drake does not want it to in full because he is scared of messing with a rapper who he directly knows how great he is, as Wayne seems to be getting more active with features this year right now, maybe his future verses will reveal more about how he feels, but as it stands, all we are left to do is wait and see who will be the first rapper to take this beef to the next level. And now with all this said, let me know, what do you think about this entire situation, and why do you think Wayne really has turned fully against Drake? I can't wait to hear what you have to say, and if you want to hear how despite controversies like these, Drake is still going to be trying to diss Kendrick Lamar soon, check out the suggested video.
Yeah, man. I believe it. I believe that this is real. And I know this comes to a shock to a lot of people that everybody is gunning for Drake, and it can't be because they believe he's number one, because these rappers been doing this for a long time and they don't care whether Drake's number one or not. It has to be a major reason why. And I definitely think, even though I believe that the whole thing with Wayne's girl probably bothered Wayne, but I think that it's much more to it than that. I think Wayne may know some shit that nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? And he just ain't saying nothing about it. Like Metro said, I can't say anything because we involved in something. So even he knows. Like Metro probably knows. It's a lot of people that know some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I think they staring far away from him. That's what I believe. You know what I'm saying? And I want to say this, man, because I see a lot of people in the comments. I see guys jump in the comments. Drake fans jump in the comments. Like, listen, let me explain something to y'all. Your man's a fraud. And it's not that I'm hating on Drake. It's not that I don't like Drake. He's a fraud. That's just that. I don't understand why are you upset about it? You're not a fraud, right? He's a fraud. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing really else to say. It's like, why do people get so upset about it? It's like, bro, you ain't got to get mad about him being a fraud. Just accept that he's a fraud. He's a doodle ball. Just accept that. You ain't got to be mad about it. Oh, man, I can't believe, bro, this is another Drake hater page. No, it's not. I'll talk about a bunch of different things over here, but it just so happens that he's under the gun. And I don't see nobody making videos bigging him up. Just put it like that. Even the rappers. So if I can't be the only one that's hating on the man. You got people who allow things to happen, but you got your cover, your shields out there, your Glazers and all them people, academics and Maul and all them niggas. Yeah, you got them, but you see, they don't even have enough strength to cover for this dude. They have to call some shit out too. They try to do these mental gymnastics and get around it, but they have to call some shit out too. He's a fraud. I don't know. Hey man, listen, if you like to put your arm around a fraud and see, yo, bro, you my mans, and you know he a fraud. Yo, you my mans, bro. You my fraud, bro. My fraud. Yo, he cool, bro. And he cool. If you cool with that, bro, more power to you. I just can't put my hand around a fraud knowing he's a fraud, bro. I can't. Sorry. I can't dap up a fraud, bro. He's a fraud, and you know it. You know what I'm saying? You got your hand around a guy who has a lace front braids, bro. You cool with that? You a real nigga. You real niggas out there that like Drake. I want to ask y'all a question. All y'all real niggas that like Drake, right? y'all okay with a nigga having a lace front braids? So if you go into a barbershop and you see a nigga getting glue put down on his head, right? And the barber, he puts an afro on his head, like an afro, a fake afro, patches of hair, right? And then what he does is he shaves it down a little bit. Then he got some female come in, and the female, they braid the fake hair down. And that's one. Now let's imagine he had a hair cap, like a Mega Man helmet, but it was hair, like a Mega Man helmet, a helmet hair hat. You know what I'm saying? Helmet hair hat. Put the shit on a nigga head, right? And now this nigga gets the braids, or the braids is already braided, and he glue it to his head. You real niggas, all you real niggas, y'all cool with that? You'll be friends with a nigga like that? You'll be all right with a nigga like that? Come on, let's be serious. You'll be all right with a nigga like that? I don't think so. I don't think you'd be cool with a nigga like that. So knock it the fuck off. He's a fraud, and y'all know he's a fraud. Either way, man, Lil Wayne is coming at him. Hey, man, I'm here to see it. I think Lil Wayne gonna do a song with Kendrick, and that's gonna be marvelous. So, hey, man, you know what it is. Torture Talk. See y'all. Peace. Bye.